Hello guys, good morning, good evening, welcome to our channel. Lheen and Scott Talakayan ito or discuss it. Today, we're gonna talk about first time to the Philippines. That. Mm.
So now we were talking earlier. You said that for a foreigner by himself, first, especially first time in the Philippines,
Uh-huh.
it's too dangerous for him to go out late at night by himself.
Not so really dangerous, but you need to be careful because especially at late night, there have so many, drunk, there have so many people we didn't know, and not many more people out there. You cannot, you know, but better to be careful and most of in the outside of late night, like example, if if you ride tricycle, go to somewhere like example, if you're been there in the party, the bar like that, and then you want to go back to your base where you condo, example like that. Just be careful, especially if you are alone, because some you encounter, not all people are good. They have also not good. So instead, because some of people did greedy, that's
Well,
the
that's
that's
that's that's anywhere. That's any country, especially if you're in a
any
big
country.
city. If in any country, you come here to the
Mhm.
states and the big cities, it's the same thing. You get off the airplane. If you're new to the United States, they're gonna know you. They're gonna know you're new, and they're gonna rip you off in the cabs and everything like that. So and you got to know what's dangerous to do and what's not dangerous to do. So
Mm.
if a guy comes over there, a foreigner comes over there, and say he's in the big city of Manila, and he decides he
Mhm.
wants to go out to the bar at 9 o'clock at night, 10 o'clock at night, is it too dangerous for him to do that, or you just have to be careful on how you travel to the bar and how you travel back home? Um,
Um,
is it too dangerous at the bars late at night by yourself? Should he try to find travel buddies that are foreigners too, or try to find if he has a relationship, take his Filipino with him?
mhm. Yeah, it's hard if you are alone, but especially when you are like late, 1 o'clock, 12 o'clock, and you want to go back to your place, it's hard. Much better you have a companion. Uh, Maybe it's much better if Filipino, but if you have a companion like a foreigner also, I think it's better also. But you are alone to go there, the party, the bar like that, and you have but when you get home, you have a little bit drunk, and some we didn't know also the driver, they can the tricycle, you never know the people if that's honest. But it's better if you encounter honest people, but mostly sometimes they grab the opportunity, especially if you are foreigner, instead, example, the transportation, you're riding tricycle, grab or taxi, instead only 50 pesos, they tell you like 100 pesos. And if you want to fight because you know already how much that pay going there, and sometimes they don't agree because it's late or everything is expensive everywhere. They can fight you like that.
So
So
that's why it's kind of, in a way, it's kind of a good idea to already know somebody in the Philippines when you get there, whether it be a LDR or whether it be another foreigner guy that you know that's there and you meet up with, so that way you can get the instructions on where you need to go, how much they should charge you and stuff. So when you do go to get a grab or when you get a cab or a trike, you know how
mhm.
much they should be charging you. You look like you've been there before, so it's a
Uh-huh.
little safer for you. They don't, they try to rip you off. You're gonna know they're trying to rip you off. So I guess it's probably a good idea to at least know somebody in the Philippines or somebody that's been there and can tell you before you go or when you get there. Here's how much you should expect to pay. Here's the
Mhm.
route that you should take. In a way from where you're going to where you're going, and so you look like
Mm-hmm.
like you've been there before. You know what you're doing.
Uh-huh, yeah, like that. Looks like their first
Mhm.
time.
Now,
So
is that
that's
only in the big
the
city,
most.
you think, or how about like down there by you, like San Pedro? Um, it's a
Uh-huh.
smaller city, but is it the same way down there?
Uh-huh, yeah. But me, like example, if you want to go outside like 6, 10 o'clock to 12 o'clock, I didn't really sure because it will be
Really?
longer
As
and more.
early as 6 o'clock? You got to be careful. What time does it start
Six,
getting dark over there?
6 o'clock or 5:30. It depends in summer or rainy season like that. But mostly 6 o'clock or 5:30 like that is because
So,
starting of the.
so what you're saying is, a foreigner's first time there. If you're by yourself, you don't know where you're going too much. Don't go out
Uh-huh.
after dark.
Not.
If you can avoid going out after dark, avoid going out after dark until you get to know your surroundings.
Mhm. Or you can, if you want to go, like example, here in my place, it's nearby the grocery. We call here Pure Gold, like example like that. So, example, 10 minutes walking, and I think it's okay because they have so many people roaming around there. The rush hour. But like example, 9 o'clock is a little slow and become, it's little slow. 10 o'clock like that. So I think it's not good to go
So if
there.
you're out, yeah. So if there's no people around to see what's going on, that's when you're
Mm.
more perceptive to be robbed or something.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
especially if you are a foreigner, you alone go there in the grocery or where you're going like that. So much better you have a companion. But
So
if you are,
until you get familiar with your surroundings and where you're staying, and know where the bad areas and stuff are, you should try not to go out after dark until you get to know exactly where you want to go, how much it costs. So you know
mm-hmm,
if you get in a trike or cab or whatever it is over there, you should expect how much it's going to cost, where you're going. So you if you see it taking you down a road you should not be going down, you can say
mm-hmm,
something to the driver and you'll know and try to stop from being robbed and stuff like that, right? So going out
mm-hmm,
during the day, it's a whole different story. You can be a new person and look around and stuff. It's not as bad because there's a lot of people out and about, correct?
yeah, mm-hmm,
Yeah. Okay, well, that's good pointers for new people that are going over there. I mean, so there's that's just a
mm-hmm,
little bit of the taste of it and stuff. We can't go on too long because videos don't want to go on forever. But so that's
uh-huh,
a few pointers from somebody that is born and raised in the Philippines. And so, first time going over there, just be careful if you've never been there before. If you don't have friends if you don't have connections over there, just be safe, be careful, try and do it during the day until you get familiarized with the area and you get to know how the people are. Like
uh-huh,
everybody says, it's like the United States. If you go to a big city, Detroit, Chicago, New York, whatever, if you've never
mm-hmm,
been there before, you don't want to be walking around at night until you're
uh-huh,
familiar with the area. And it's the same thing in the Philippines. You want to
okay,
be smart about it, and you can try and act like you've been there before. Sometimes they can catch you, so
uh-huh,
it's best just to learn your surroundings, and then come nighttime, if you try to venture out at night, at least you know how much you expect to pay, expect where
mm-hmm,
this guy's going. Use your phone, your GPS on your phone, and try and avoid being robbed. And then that's anywhere. It's not just the Philippines. This is for any big city you go to in the world, right?
yeah,
So
mm-hmm,
this is just a little nitbit. We just thought we'd pass it on, and we don't want to go on too long. We're 16 minutes right now,
uh-huh,
right?
yeah, so,
So that
yeah,
so thank you, Lynn, for all the tidbits on this. Because I've never
mm-hmm,
been to the Philippines, so the first time I go there, now I know. Hey, yeah, you're a
okay,
tourist. It's hard to fool anybody, especially I. Even here in the states. If you're new to the country, you're going to look like you're new to the country. So be careful, be safe, always play it safe. And thank you, Lynn, for
yeah,
the information on that. So for
yeah,
me, thank you everybody for watching the video. Have a great day, great night, and we'll shoot it over to Miss Lynn.
oh yeah, thank you so much guys. Hope you like it and please comment down below if you have any suggestion there or any experience here in the Philippines if you are first. So until next time, see you our next video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. God bless.
See yes. Have a good night. Good night. Good day.